Okay, so I've been working these last 4 nights, 412, so 48 hours. And I've had a lot of time to think about this. I have not had the time to record or talk about it. The fact that, like everyone else in the world, we're talking about the whole Ninja left Twitch for Mixer thing. And I feel like there's people hitting on all kinds of aspects of it. I feel like a lot of people are just they're pinpointing, they're focusing in on some of the wrong things. I think what I would like to begin with is the biggest issue with honestly streaming and like YouTube in general. Is the fact that you have to constantly be on the grind, man. Like you have to be out there all the time killing it. And Ninja, he's basically, I know he's not numbers wise anymore, and we'll get into it. I know numbers wise he's not pulling more than other people now. I know there's several other streamers that are pulling more, maybe view time, maybe more subscribers. But without a shadow of a doubt, he is hands down the #1 in mainstream media eyes, and presence. I mean, I've seen his stuff at like regular stores. Like that's really weird to think about in this time for me. Especially since I've been watching Twitch and playing games. Been playing games my whole life, but watching Twitch, probably since like Black Ops 2 came out. That's when I started watching Twitch. I mean, that's shit, man. That's been a while back now. But the biggest problem is you have to be on the grind. And with Ninja having all these business meetings, trying to get sponsorships, all these deals, things people want to see him, he goes and he's done so much over this past year. It's actually a detriment to his streaming career. And honestly, that's where, I mean, the money's coming in, it's like that's the daily paycheck, quote unquote daily. I think, I wouldn't know, I wish I knew, but I'm pretty sure that on Twitch you get paid every month. So you know what I mean, like that is his day-to-day thing that he does, and that's how he drives. I mean, that's his whole deal. Is he wouldn't have no deals if he'd never streamed to promote these things, you know what I mean? But he also has to stream to keep it going. It's really a double-edged sword, and I'm sure, man, I mean, this dude's been out here grinding. Like, we're talking like 10-hour streams, 6 days, 7 days a week, more hours than that sometimes. But that's the biggest thing is everyone's focused on the money, man. And I'm pretty sure Ninja's, I mean, obviously the dude's got money, and obviously they had to pay him a shit ton of money. Obviously that's true. But now it's stable. Ninja doesn't have to play Fortnite all the time, even though I think he will continue to do so. Well, I'll try to remember all of this. I don't have any of the scripted, that's the one sucky thing about doing stuff unscripted is you leave stuff out when you watch it later and you're like, fuck, I wish I added that in. So anyways, talking about, he doesn't have to play Fortnite now. And I think obviously if anybody knows Ninja, he's used to be a Halo fan, and I remember in some streams he's talked shit about it, like he's like, I'll never go back to play it again. Well, now that he's in bed with Mixer, which is also Microsoft, might as well be Microsoft, just like Twitch is, might as well be Amazon. That's if you're not in on that, that's basically the companies that own them. You can't get Mixer on PS4 as far as I know, so it's pretty much like an Xbox thing too. Xbox, Microsoft, whatever, you know what I mean? With that being said, that him being the biggest social media aspect of a streamer, I mean, it's not even close, man. Like, I mean, what do you think? You got Tfue. I mean, Tfue's in an open spat suing FaZe. FaZe is countersuing him.
This is fucking bullshit. This is fucking bullshit.
I mean, if you watch him, he's not the most family friendly. I mean, it doesn't seem like he really cares about that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, Tfue's not the guy that's going to carry the mantle. I mean, he may be doing way better, but he's not going to carry the mantle into the mainstream. Dr. Disrespect is constantly, I mean, no disrespect to the two-time, but it seems like every time that he's actually massively relevant is after some controversy. Won't touch on those. We all know what you did. But and then we got like Nick Merckx. He can make the shift, but he's still not super family friendly, you know what I mean? But he's definitely got quite a loyal following. If you've ever looked at his analytics, his tier 3 sub count is insane. It's actually massive. Obviously Ninja's getting paid a lot of money, but everyone's focused on just the money. And that's not the big thing. Like I said, it's about the lifestyle. And Ninja's saying, you know, getting back to streamer roots. I mean, Ninja's a businessman, and yes, I'm pretty sure he's going to do a lot for money. You know, he'll do a lot for money. But at a certain point, it becomes where the money is not so much a thing, and it's more about flexing what you are and what you've become, your brand. And it's kind of hard for people to realize, but this is definitely a long shot. Okay, I'm not by any means, nobody has really said anything about this. I was watching H3H3 a little bit at break at work, and this really hit home for me. If Ninja signed this, I don't even know if all the details that came out. I mean, if it's a 6-year deal, that's a long time. I mean, you can miss out on trends. Well, if there's like a Twitch only game thing that comes out, which would be weird, but you know what I'm getting at. You know, there's potential out there for stuff to happen and get left out. Anyways, if somehow Ninja, because this, like I said, Ninja's like the #1 as far as like anyone outside. Like, there's people that don't play games and never watch anything, that watch TV, that kind of know Ninja. You know what I mean? They've seen him on talk shows and stuff. People are like, what the hell? This person's making hundreds of millions of dollars. Anyways, the point is, Microsoft is really going at it with this. And it's a much bigger thing than people are even making it out to be. I mean, you know, when the first thing people were thinking is, screw it, we don't need Ninja on Twitch, we got everyone else. That's not necessarily the point that's being made. Ninja is the #1 social aspect, the #1 mainstream media presence, and now he's on another platform. So from now on, when anybody is looking at that kind of stuff, anything he does from here on out, they're looking at Mixer. They're not looking at Twitch anymore. So Mixer obviously throwing a lot of money. You know, this is a big boy play for sure, without a doubt. And I think there's a few options that happen here. And I think there's a few reasons Ninja could do it, you know, like I said. But the biggest point I was trying to make was, what if after 6 years, here, Ninja, and this is part of what Ninja might want to do also, is see that he is so, I don't know what the term is, dynamic. I don't know what the term is to use here, but he's bigger than the picture, you know what I mean? He's bigger than Twitch. He's big enough to build a whole nother streaming site, basically. And I'm not saying Mixer's brand new, because Mixer's been out there. I've actually streamed on Mixer. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the fact that it has historically struggled, not truly been a competitor. It's just been a worse alternative, just in aspects of pure numbers. But we got way more eyeballs on it now. Ninja finished his first stream yesterday. I think someone said he ended with 700,000 viewers throughout the day, something like that. 300,000 free subscribers. That whole thing is about like the big peak he had on Fortnite. Let's take a look at it. So here, basically, you can see the kind of meteoric rise. I mean, he was averaging, you know, this is in 2017, he was averaging almost 10K, you know, here and there. That's excellent, man. And then obviously the big boom started happening, you know. The Fortnite boom. Pretty sure here's where you streamed with Drake. I'm pretty sure. That's a lot of fucking viewers. Holy crap. That's average, man. Average. So let's see. He has more than 1 million now, right? Yeah, he's got almost 15 million followers. He might, well, not anymore because he jumped. But you get what I'm saying. Like, he had a huge boom, and then there's gaps. These gaps, you see him falling off. You know what I mean? Like, this is peak Fortnite right here. This is absolute peak. Even though we just had the World Cup and everything, it's still not nothing compared to what it was. Like, it blew up. I mean, eruption. And then honestly, I mean, there's some spikes. There's obviously spikes, but you can see it's kind of waning. But that's not necessarily all Fortnite. It's also Ninja. He's having to go to all these meetings and all these events and all these other things he's having to do in life. I think really the tale here is he took a huge break and then the end. So it's not like this was like a willy-nilly deal, obviously. I think anyone needs to realize that. This is not like willy-nilly. This is thought out and calculated, and honestly, I mean, it's got to be a good move for him. If honestly, they probably decided that, you know, that it was worth. There's multiple things that go into this, okay? The biggest thing in my eyes is the whole Ninja can stream. More than likely, he can do what he kind of wants. You know what I mean? Back to streamer roots. Well, back when he wasn't the Ninja, you know, he was just a guy streaming. Maybe it takes the stress off of it because it's not as he can focus more on other things. You know what I mean? Like, not focusing on half the stream, which is, it's weird. He's trying to get. It's just a business tactic, man. I mean, does Ninja really mean it? Who knows? I mean, the dude's clearly, like, with the whole thing, he's got, like, and I told my buddy, I was like, listen, there's probably bots already auto-subbing and stuff, just like there was back when he blew up. I mean, when he actually had, like, 200-something thousand subs. I remember watching him, it was unprecedented. I've never seen it before. I don't think I've ever seen anyone hit 60,000 subs. And he went from, like, I swear he went from, in one day he got 20,000 subs in like an hour or something. It was unbelievable. And I texted my buddy and I was like, hey man, I've never seen anything like this. And it went from 60, I thought that was it. I was like, there's no way it can go any higher. It went from 60 to like 130,000 subscribers. It was the most unbelievable thing I'd ever seen. And that in itself, I've always felt. Obviously Fortnite, and him being him, but I feel like it was the internet wanting to make it happen because we had free Twitch Prime subs just for making email accounts that you could do and redeem. It's kind of like the same thing I think on Mixer. And there's a stream, maybe I'll put it in here. There was a stream where he was streaming with Shroud, and Shroud kind of like said something about it, or Ninja asked him about it, and it was super awkward because like no one was going to back down.
Well, besides the accusations, man, calling me out, appreciate that.
What?
Let's talk about it.
Okay, I'm down. I'm down because I never said you. I just said there's some shady shit going on.
I have a clip. 0 followers, not following anyone. Just made the account today.
No. Yeah, for sure. For sure, that's happening.
I don't know the dude personally. But I mean, I think without a doubt, I think we can all agree the man is egotistical, especially at this point, and honestly, not unwarranted. Because I mean, shit. I mean, it speaks for itself here, guys. You know, he's got a lot of accolades, and he's broken a lot of walls down, and he's doing a lot of things, and now he's doing this. But I think the huge sub count he got on today is 100% botted. I mean, there's undoubtedly a lot of people clicking yes, because all you have to do is click on Mixer and you click OK, and then you're subbed. Obviously there's a lot, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to take it down a notch, but I am. I don't know what the actual number would be, but with 100%, the last time it was botted too, because he leveled out. He hit like 200 and some crazy number, 220, I think 240,000 subs, and it like went all the way down like 235, and then he stayed there for a while. I mean, there's, you know, that's honestly crazy. Like, but it shows there's no way double the number, right? Double the number that he had leveled out just left and just didn't come back. I mean, I guess there's a slim possibility, but let's be real. Like, I think it was just like an internet thing. I was like, let's just see how far we can push it. Let's see it get crazy, man. So, I mean, I think that's what happened. That's my personal opinion on that spiel. That's my little spiel on that. Back to it, the actual matter at hand. Well, the freedom not have to worry about the subscribers, and he can do whatever he wants. And obviously he's gonna be able to do things like probably special events like Halo. He's gonna push the product Microsoft wants him to push. But the biggest thing is if he could get somehow say he does a 6-year deal, and Ninja, this is a personal thing for Ninja, right? It's a money thing, monetization. Obviously he's making, you know, bukus, probably, most likely. Second is it might be a personal thing for Ninja. I mean, Ninja's like, you know, I feel like I've done what I can on Twitch. Why not try? You know, they're offering me this money. Why not try to build another whole new brand? My brand building another brand, and that's another feather in his cap. And at the end, what if Mixer said, this is the little outlandish part, okay? What if Mixer said, if you somehow, if there's a certain metric they hit over this whole instance, and more people getting brought in, if they start offering people more contracts, whatever they got to do, that more money starts coming in. What if they offered Ninja equity? And what that means is basically like a piece of the pie, the pie of Mixer, like a 0.25%, just like H3 was saying, over long term. If Mixer blew up and became like a actual, we'll say if they became 45% of what Twitch is, you know, because Twitch is king. Became like 45% of what Twitch is. Ninja's already probably set it for life, honestly, as money goes, as long as he's not going like crazy with it. Ninja's probably paid off most of his family's debt. At this point, it's not really about money for the man. Honestly, if he could get equity into a huge thing that he helped build up, you're talking about like enough money for like his great grandchildren. You know what I mean? Like long term. If it lasts, we'll all be dead by then. But you know what I mean? Like it's a different kind of ball game then, and it's like, and that's the place Ninja's been for a while now, and it's like it transcends the streaming. The streaming has to go hand in hand with it because that's how he markets to anyone, to any people. That's how he gets any traffic going, and it's like builds up his popularity. You know what I mean? When you're a celebrity, that's like ways it has to do. It's really weird, but honestly, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised when like mentioning all this stuff to you guys. I mean, the caveats, I guess, is Twitch Prime subs. But he's got supplemented income, man. Like guaranteed. He can do what he wants. He can stream what he wants, and I mentioned that earlier. And I know I'm sorry I'm all over the place, but when you, like I said, when you got no script, you gotta revisit. You gotta bring yourself back mentally. He's probably got to stream Fortnite right now. And like that's the only way he's going to be able to get people over. Like he has to get all those kids over to Mixer. He has to get them there. And then after he gets them there, all right, well, here's Halo. Is it 6? Is it Halo 5? Halo 6? I think it's Halo, whatever, Infinity, something. New Halo comes out. Hey kids, watch this. Let's play this. New Call of Duty. Microsoft pushes it. Let's play this, which that's probably not going to happen, but you know what I'm saying. Like stuff comes out. They start pushing Gears of War. Hey guys, we're going to play Gears of War for a little while. Push that. You know what I mean? Like he's a weapon that Microsoft can use and he has to play Fortnite right now so he can get everybody in. And I think there's a possibility that this could work. I mean, especially like with the stuff, some of the controversies Twitch has had, some of them, people getting special treatment and stuff like that. It's not outlandish for me to think that once Ninja like starts, obviously they're not gonna, whatever they're paying Ninja, they're not getting it back. They're probably not getting that back. But you can offer way smaller to other people. And I don't mean necessarily like jump down like Dr. Lupo or Courage, like that level. We're talking about people in the middle. You can offer them small contracts. And they're probably going to take it, man. And you get, you know, get you some big names, lose some money in the beginning, and just bank on people jumping ship. Once you start throwing money at people, they're going to jump ship. And then it's just, you know, do they stay? Do they stay or do they go? And that's the longevity of this is the weirdest thing to me. Because if it's 6 years, man, God almighty, 6 years on a streaming service, if it never takes off. If this stream is the only thing that ever happened for him on this, right? Like, if he doesn't really have actual solid numbers, I don't know. I mean, this is, honestly, it's like a make or break, I would imagine. I mean, he's already made, but you know what I mean? Like, this feels like a flexing of his brand. And I'm totally for it. Like, I mean, it makes sense. But it's gotta be, you gotta pull it off, you know? Like, it can't falter. You're all in, really. Because after this, I mean, you could go back to Twitch, but it's 6 years later. I don't even know if he's going to want to stream after then. I don't know if he can buy out his contract. We don't know the deals about it. Any other details. I'm not even 100% about 6 years. That's just what everyone keeps throwing around. And numbers. I mean, there's not like a pinpointed number anyone's really throwing out there. So, only he knows. And only they know. And the equity thing, and that's a big what if, because Microsoft's, you know, all the top heads of them probably don't want anybody getting in their pocket, and that take away from them. But anyway, you kind of get what I'm going for here, right? Is biggest thing is Ninja's got more freedom. He can go do events. He doesn't have to worry about sub counts and keeping that shit going. Like, he doesn't have to worry about it no more. He can play what he wants essentially. After a while, we talked about that too. Number 3, as far as Twitch versus Mixer goes, is definitely a humongous hit. But we gotta see, we got mainstream attention. We gotta see if Ninja can get the streaming numbers to flow over. And it's not just for Ninja. It doesn't, I mean, obviously it doesn't matter to Mixer. If every single person, if Ninja had 30 million people watching him every day and not a single other streamer had any, they probably wouldn't give a damn. But you're really wanting to bring them over. That's the goal, is bring them over. And once they're there and Ninja's not streaming, they disperse. You know, they distribute to the rest of the streamers, and you try to keep them there. That's the big thing as far as the stream game goes. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. I think I've said my piece about it. I don't think there's a massive negative, obviously, for Ninja, because he did this. But there's also potential for growth for people, for other people. You know what I mean? I mean, honestly, it's really weird, but shit, I don't know. Makes everybody think about streaming on Mixer, you know what I mean? Like us, like people like me. Like, I mean, I know I'm betraying this in this corner. I got Twitch, you know what I mean? But man, my work schedule's so shitty. Like, I can't have a schedule, you know what I mean? Like, I'm all over the place on schedules. So you know, it's mixer.com/TimeMrBigWhite. You know, if you want to follow me on Mixer on my stream, I don't know, you dig. So, but you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. It's not negative for Ninja, and it's not the end of the world for anyone else. It's honestly, competition's good, man. If there's an issue internally with Twitch, if there's something weird going on that we don't know about, this will definitely get some heads turning, man. Like, you lost him. You literally lost the #1 guy as far as mainstream media goes. So we'll see about any more updates past that. What do you guys think? Will you check out Mixer streams? Will you just stay loyal only to Twitch? Let me know in the comments. I know I don't usually do stuff like this, but I just been sitting there working. I've been thinking about it, man. Like, I just want to come home and spiel about it, you know? So thanks guys for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and you can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MrBigWatt, twitch.tv/MrBigWatt, mixer.com/MrBigWatt, just in case. Instagram, I'm Mr. Big Watt. Whatever you guys want to follow on, whatever you want to check out, you check it out. I hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you in the next video.